For every generation, with the call to serve. Discovering purpose and belonging well-earned. Fighting and winning for our nation and its people. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment is visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis. Always faithful. Always Marine.
We create technologies that keep us safer. Now we've built the world's first ecosystem that unites these technologies. By unifying voice, video, data, and analytics, your technologies can talk to and learn from each other. Making connections
girls want to come up here? Where are they?
Ladies and gentlemen, Memphis, Tennessee, good evening, Memphis! All right. All right, DJ, bring me down just a little bit. I'm still loud. Bring me down just a hair. Down, 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 down. All right, there we go. Hey, hey, I like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's card is sanctioned by the Tennessee Athletic Commission. Our judges for tonight's event, Jimbo Surratt, Kerry Roland, and Mr. Benjamin Joseph. Our timekeeper for tonight's event, Mr. James Odom, and our physician cage side is Miss Dr. Willen Jenkins. Our referee for tonight's event, Mr. Jason Aldridge, Chad Washburn, and Eric McMahon. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your announcer, Jay the Double G, Jamie Grant, and we're here to get this party started with our prayer with 5th degree black belt, Kempo, and Attitude MMA chaplain, Mr. Michael Cassie.
Y'all mind standing? I hope you don't mind standing. It's for those who can't stand, it'll be all right. Get that blood circulating. Praise God. And if you don't mind taking your hats off, you don't have to. This is not mandatory. Kind of touched me one day. Touched me and healed me. You know. Yeah, hello, right? So we got a big group. I just want to recognize that we're going to be praying for everyone in
You got me?
You got me now? Can you hear me? I don't hear you. Y'all both can hear me?
I can hear you. And welcome everybody here live, Attitude MMA from Memphis, Tennessee. 10-year anniversary show live on the LFA Fight Network. Now this card is completely stacked. Amateur and pro, headline by American top team, Jesse James Wallace. But amazing co-main event. Grant Gibbs, the black belt, Omari, the body snatcher boy. Grant, what can we expect out of the co-main event?
Yeah, we're looking at a couple of guys who are well known in this area. Forsythe, who's 3-0, coming in from DeSoto Apex MMA. He's going to be taking on Dakota Smith from Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu. Guy who's 2-2. Both guys unbelievable on the ground. Looking forward to seeing some slick fighting there.
Now in the main event, Jarel Askew from Colorado, Team Elevation, 13-8, going against Jesse James Wallace, American top 8-0. Now, the body snatcher. I know you trained with Jesse James Wallace in the past. What can we expect out of this main event?
Jesse has it all, Eric. I mean, he's good on the ground, he's good on his feet, and he's proved time and time again that he can beat those favorites. Jerel is a vet. He has 21 fights. His last fight, August 2022. Jesse James Wallace, 2022. Jerel actually 2023. I'm sorry.
There we go.
Look,
hey,
both have a bit of cage rush, but this is going to be a super exciting fight. Both top-notch guys, top top contenders, Dana White Contender Series, J.J. Dub. He's the man around here. Let's see if Jarel can defeat him.
Jesse James Wallace, Dana White Contender Series veteran, Bellator veteran. Now, Jarel Askew, I know aspirations for the UFC, looking for Dana White Contender Series this summer. A lot rides on this main event. Let's go to Jamie Grant for the starting fight of the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first bout this evening is brought to you by High-Low Commercial Service. From commercial janitorial, industrial cleaning, post-construction cleanup, to setup and moving, Matt Dabnett and his company have you taken care of. Family-owned, environmental-friendly commercial cleaning company offering a wide range of commercial cleaning and facility management services. High-Low Commercial Services. Tennessee, welcome to the arena, Jasper Darden.
Man, another good night of MMA here, Memphis, Tennessee, Memphis Music Room, LFA Fight Night, our Fight Network, Attitude MMA. Can you believe it? 10-year anniversary show that this promotion has been going. I'm excited for tonight, and I love watching these amateurs early on. What we're gonna get. MMA, making his debut. Now, if you know anything about law school, Amari Boyd knows a lot about it. They love their social media. They've been pumping this kid making his debut tonight, man. This is a teammate of yours.
Chris has been training a long time. Chris has been training a long time. You know, he's always in the gym. Even if he didn't plan on fighting, he's always training. He has good jits, real good stand-up, wrestling based. I mean, everything you want out of an amateur fighter is in Chris.
Man, I love the nerves. Like you come in, you're not knowing what you're really gonna expect to see. They can be training forever, and
right.
they freeze in there, or we're training forever, and the guy comes in. Amateur. So let's wait and see how this one unfolds. We got Jasper Darden, Christopher Tate, Law School MMA. Let's go up to Jamie Grant for the opening introductions.
Memphis, Tennessee, our first contest this evening is an amateur bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the 135-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a striker making his Attitude MMA debut. Steady 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing 130 pounds. He hails from Jackson, Tennessee, in War King MMA. Give it up for Jasper, the Dragon Darden! His adversary, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, a mixed martial artist making his amateur debut. Standing 5 feet 6.5 inches tall, weighing 135.5 pounds. He hails from the Memphis, Tennessee, and Law School MMA. Give it up for Mr. Christopher Tate. Our third man in charge of the action, Mr. Chad Washburn. Memphis, Tennessee, let's get it on.
And Chad Washburn, the third man in the cage tonight. Amateur debut, Jasper Darden, Christopher Tate. And Christopher Tate, Law School MMA shorts, KO Cone inspired.
They're colorful. They're colorful. They look good. Let's see if you can put some colors on the other guy. Jasper has some reach there.
Big overhand right away. Drops him. Got to be careful slamming into that guillotine.
Yeah. Looks like he has his arm on the inside.
Yeah, it looks like he's pushing through a little bit here.
That might be a little tougher now. That leg come up and over. He's turning an angle pretty nicely, though, trying to get that arm inside. If you can see.
Yeah, good job there, but he's right back into triangle. He's not careful here.
Triangle armbar position back into the guard. Good recovery by Darden, but early overhand right.
Yeah, caught him.
By Darden.
Good job of surviving in that situation.
You know, the only thing is really, did Darden, bring his arms out right there, and that's an easy pass by Tate, just coming right back.
Looked like it was more of a push down instead of like a real knockdown. Gotta watch out for those up kicks. Those some long legs on him.
Yeah, Tate showing good guard recovery here.
Going into a kind of a leg entry position. No heel hooks here in state of Tennessee for amateurs, but straight ankle locks are legal. Oh, that's a big shot.
I love when they go to the body.
It's a problem with that leg lock entry from there. It just leaves your head wide open.
Corner calling to pass the legs.
Yeah, but he's sticking right back into that kind of 50-50 leg entry position and up kicks.
Yeah, some long legs. You got to, Christian, watch out. Big right hands coming down.
Yeah, Darden's got to get his legs more in play here, get more points of contact, try to get him backing off from his guard, and then re-guard him if possible. Good job stepping around.
But it's going heavy damage standing on the feet, going right into the kind of into side control right now.
Yeah, when he had him in that guard position there, he just wasn't putting any pressure to keep him off of him. So he literally was right over the top of him, able to just rain down.
Yeah, right here, not much going on. Both a wild first round, maybe just taking a little bit of a breath. 20 seconds left in this opening round. Attitude MMA.
I think Darden here is just trying to hold him down, keep him from posturing up, being able to hit him again.
Go straight into mount. 15 seconds. Let's see if he can do some damage.
15 seconds. Take a lot of damage into the round. A lot of damage in the ground. See if he can.
3 seconds left. Looks like he will make it to another round, but took heavy damage. And I'm going to say, up until that last flurry, that round was up for grabs. But I do think that Christopher Tate, with that last flurry, probably took that first round. You agree, Grant?
Yeah, he got into the dominant position there at the end, raining down. I mean, he definitely did the most damage for sure there.
20 more seconds, they would have probably stopped it.
Yeah, it wasn't far from it.
Yeah, which is surprising. Like, he kind of giving up the mount as easily as he did when right away he threw. We know he's got jiu-jitsu. He went guillotine, transitioned to triangle.
An excellent regard too. But he was just trying to hold him down there, and then he just lost track of trying to keep the hips in play at the same time, and he easily just slipped through the mount, which is not where you want to be.
Kind of like I'm going to run out the clock here.
Yeah, but he didn't. A little too early for that, and he didn't keep good hip control there, so he was able to easily slide in the mount and then just rain down.
Let's take a look at the replay. Right off the bat, we're going to see Darden come in straight overhand, right on the button.
Right on the button. Didn't really flash him. I think the push knocked him down mostly. He recovered super fast.
Yeah, and now we're looking at Tate just raining down big punches up top.
So again, the legs there just aren't in play enough. You know, you got to have those points of contact to keep him off of you. If he's right over the top of you in a leg entry position, you are in trouble in MMA.
Right, and especially if heel hooks are not legal in amateur, it's almost futile to go in that position. All right, round number 2, set Attitude MMA, LFA Fight Network.
See if Jasper has recovered. Same come out, push kick. It is hard to get in with guys with legs that long. I mean, he has long legs.
And he didn't want to play that ground game on that time. That was
smart. Like Jasper's pretty comfortable on the feet, though. Trying to keep that range.
That Darden in that length. But now he's closing that distance up against the cage. No knees to the head in amateur, so that plumb really ineffective amateur MMA.
likes that question mark kick.
Kind of telegraphing that though a little bit.
Yeah. He has to throw more leg kicks or push kicks if he's gonna just throw a question mark kick.
Nice.
He's
Nice
out on his feet. He's out on his feet. Yeah, he's out on this. Yeah.
Chad Washburn calls it off. 2 minutes and 5 seconds into it with left in round number 2. Christopher Tate, debut TKO victory.
Yeah.
Straight right started it. He was out on his feet.
And it looked like the technique may have gone to Darden, but the power.
Yeah.
Tate definitely had the power there.
Big power difference. Big power difference.
I mean, it looked every shot that Tate threw and landed
bad intentions
affected Darden.
Yeah.
On the ground, on the feet, everywhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Mostly when you're the taller person, you're not necessarily the more stronger, explosive person. Jasper should have been keeping that range the whole time, using those long legs, long arms with the stick.
Now let's go to Jamie Grant.
Memphis, Tennessee, at the 54-second mark of round number 2. Referee Chad Washburn steps in and stops this bout due to strikes with our winner, the red corner, Christopher Tate.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Christopher Tate, 1-0. Now, right out the gates, he comes out, throws a teep push kick, hits you with an overhand right. Looked like you were more off balance than it really hurt you, but did that overhand right affect you early in round number 1?
I didn't even know I got hit with it until my coach said something. I was throwing a punch and he hit and he swung too. I just got off balance. But yeah, I was good the whole entire time. I was trying to pick my strikes and not throw too heavy so I don't get tired out, to make sure I pick my shots and be the aggressor.
Now, after you survived that early guillotine, looked like you were in control the whole time, didn't look too close, you got out of it, and the one problem with going for leg entries leaves that head exposed, and you stood up out of his guard and just rained down heavy strikes. Do you guys train that there, Law School MMA?
I train with Coach Hall and Jason right here. I ain't scared of no guillotine at all. It wasn't even tight. I didn't have my arm on when I got out. They can guillotine me so many times. I just got better and better and better at defending it to where it's second nature.
Now, the power difference really showed in that second round. You found a way to close that distance really early, hit him with 2 huge overhand rights right up against the cage. It was academic from there. Once you cracked him hard that start of the second round, you know it was over from there?
I seen him, he moved away, he wasn't being aggressive no more. So like, this is my time to just pounce. But I had to make sure I was on my defense because he could have just been faking it and throwing something himself. So I was making sure that I was still keeping my hands up and keeping control while I throw my punches and making sure I landed my shots.
Well, 1-0 now. Also saying that your coach, Jason Aldridge, cannot guillotine you. What is next for you?
I mean, whatever, just go back in the gym and work. We'll talk to my coaches and see what they want me to do next.
1-0, Christopher Tate.
Nah, that's not what I heard. That's not what he meant.
Punches.
Very impressive debut.
We fight the battles no one hears about. We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
and act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering purpose and belonging well-earned. Fighting and winning for our nation and its people. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment is visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout this evening is brought to you by Integrated Communication, celebrating 25 years of service. From technical skills to practical application of wireless equipment, be your first on the list. From rental and repair of two-way radios to fleet tracking, Integrated Communications has you covered. Check them out at 6630 Reese Road here in Memphis, Tennessee, and give them a call at 901-366-4412. Integrated Communications. Memphis, Tennessee, welcome to the arena, Julio Martinez.
Julio Martinez.
All right, Attitude MMA fight number 2, Julio Martinez, Without Limits MMA. He's got a teammate fighting on the pro card tonight, but Julio Martinez, so another amateur fight, but hopefully we get fireworks like amateur fight number 1. I mean,
no doubt.
golly. Now, how many kickboxing fights you have? Amari?
91.
Now 91. Let's say this is fight 1 or 2 for him. What kind of emotions are coming into it right now?
He looks comfortable, but in his head, I guarantee you he's a little nervous. I guarantee.
Yeah, you are getting into a cage fight with another human being, Amari.
Yeah.
Memphis, Tennessee, welcome to the arena, Cameron Hall.
Cobra Combat Fitness and MMA coming out looking all business. You know what, for young amateurs, both these guys look pretty developed as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Plus they're both kickboxers. You already know the best fighters come from kickboxing. So we're gonna see fireworks, y'all.
Says the Glory veteran, world rank Omari, the body snatcher boy. I don't know, the black belt Grant Gibbs here to my right may beg to differ, but I don't know. I don't think either one of us want to square up right now, Omari.
No, not with Omari. No way.
They both have the kickboxing background, both kickboxers, so you know. Yes, he has the ankle sleeves.
Ankle sleeves. Well, that means. So let's see who's diving for a takedown first, right?
Is that the telltale?
Right. That's the telltale.
And let's go to the tail of the tape. Julio Martinez, 27 years old, making his amateur debut against Cameron Hall, 24 years old. Amateur debut as well. Jamie Grant for the opening introductions.
Memphis, Tennessee, our next bout is an amateur contest scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the 170-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a kickboxer. Entered tonight's matchup with one amateur bout. He stands at 6 feet 1 inches tall and weighs 162 pounds. Hailing from Batesville, Arkansas, and Without Limits MMA, raise the roof for Julio Martinez. His adversary, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, a kickboxer making his Attitude MMA amateur debut. He stands at 6 feet tall and weighs 168.4 pounds. He hails from Savannah, Tennessee, and KCF MMA. Make some noise for Cameron Hall. Our third man in charge of the action, Mr. Chad Washburn. Memphis, Tennessee, let's get it on.
Fight 2, Attitude MMA.
Julio Martinez, Cameron Hall, amateur debuts for both of them. And both of these guys wear the welterweight limit very nicely.
Yeah. And great to see a couple of local talents here. We got Batesville, Arkansas, and Savannah, Tennessee represented. So a couple of small market areas here in the Memphis Mid-South area.
We're really feeling each other out. Everything looks like it's coming in kind of slow motion. Oh, nice Superman, a low leg kick from Cameron.
We're just going to stand to the side here, Omari Boyd, and just let you take it from here.
Both high guard, chin down. I mean, this is what you want from amateurs. I mean,
that's twice now, rushing in with those strikes, ending with that leg kick. I mean, that's pretty darn good technique, especially amateur debut.
Yep. Just don't want to keep doing it. They may pick up the time, and then you can get hooked off that running in pretty easily.
What I'm saying is usually in early, you might throw naked leg kicks. No naked leg kicks
Right,
yet.
no, combos. All we're seeing is combos.
And a naked kick.
Soon enough, the limbic system kicks in, and you go back into what you know best. A little running kick. Julio should go for more leg kicks. I mean, he's only throwing high kicks.
Oh, looked like he tried to
throw
like
an elbow.
Which is illegal here, amateur, state of Tennessee. But hey, listen, you ain't cheating, you're trying, I guess, right?
Right. Cameron caught that kick. He knew it was going high. You got to change levels on the kicks, all strikes.
Now, what I can tell you from fighting amateur myself, adrenaline dump might start kicking right about now, and all that pre-fight adrenaline. Now it's going to get down into who can control their breathing, get back to their basic training, pick their strikes accordingly.
Julio's talking to his corner. Don't talk, that's a listen game in the cage.
And they are telling him to pick it up right now. That's what they're telling him. I'm looking right over at his corner saying, come on, get in there. And now he's starting to press forward a little bit.
Looks like he's thinking aloud. Caught with the hook. He got caught with the hook,
Wow. Caught with the hook.
Yeah. Caught with the hook coming in.
Pops right back up, but you know what? Amateur debut. I mean, it's hard to say that was I mean, I don't know. Grant, give me your opinion there.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good stoppage. I mean, he went pretty limp there, rolled over on his back. You just took some damage away from him.
Almost got stepped on in the head.
Yeah, I think it was a good stoppage.
Yeah, I mean, it's
we're
really
not talking about a pro fight.
Yeah, exactly. If this is a pro fight, then yeah, that's an early stoppage, right? This is an amateur contest. He got clipped very hard, and listen, he didn't stumble, he crumbled.
Yeah, went straight down.
So with that being said, I mean, I know Julio tremendously disappointed. He's obviously tough as can be because he hopped right back up. But let's go to Jamie Grant for the decision.
Memphis, Tennessee at the 2-minute, 12-second mark of round number 1. We have a winner by knockout. The red corner, Cameron Hall.
All right, I'm here with your winner. Debut win, Cameron Hall. How does it feel?
Feels great. Feels great.
Man, a few words, I love it. Now, it really looked two kickboxers coming in here into the cage, started out a little bit slow, really feeling each other out, testing your range, picking your shots. Then it started to pick up, and you uncracked with a hook. And as we said on the broadcast, I know he's disappointed with the stoppage, but he didn't stumble. He crumbled from that shot. Did you know it was over when you hit him?
Yeah, I felt like it after I tagged him that good time. I saw him drop, and I thought it was over after that, but he was a good competitor.
Great competitor. He hopped right back up. He contested the stoppage, but this is amateur, and safety of the fighters is paramount. So, 1-0. What do we got on the docket? What are you looking to do next?
Wherever Coach Cobra got ahead of me, I'm down. So, I'm not for sure at this moment, but I'm down to get back in.
I love it. Give it up. 1-0, Cameron Hall.
1.
For those who push the boundaries and know no barriers. The wake-up at nooners and dessert before dinner eaters. The jackpot dancers and sequin pantsers. The risk-takers and heartbreakers. The hapless, the rogue, and the hopeless romantics. Our time has come. Out with the old, in with the bold. The all-new Southland Casino Hotel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena, Seth.
Fight number 3, Attitude MMA. Man, we saw that F3 energy drink promo. I could use an F3 right in front of me right about now. We kind of, as commentators, we kind of have that adrenaline dump after a couple quick knockouts ourselves.
Yeah, definitely moving fast here tonight.
I should be a pitch man, I'll tell you that. Seth Case, another Without Limits MMA fighter. His opponent, or his teammate, just took a controversial early stoppage. Without Limits looking to get back on track. But hey, listen, they're a reputable gym. They have good fighters, even a pro fighter fighting tonight on the main card.
Yeah, good to see, like I said, local gyms, small markets, these guys coming in here, bringing in a full team of fighters. That's good to see. I mean, that's how MMA is evolving. That's how it's growing, especially at the amateur level. You're seeing these smaller towns having like Dogwood. I think we got them later, so that'll be awesome.
Memphis, Tennessee, welcome to the arena, Brian Smith.
Brian Smith making his way to the cage. Peak Fitness MMA. I love watching these amateur fights though, man. Like sometimes these amateur fights, like the first 2 fights, they're so exciting to watch, especially when this game of amateur fighters pales in comparison to when me and you were on the scene.
Oh yeah, they're on a different level, totally different level. Both fighters have one fight. Let's see if they come out a little bit more comfortable than I would say than the previous fights, but even the pro debuters didn't come out looking all jittery and stuff.
It's really fun to see being in the fight game as long as we all three have. And you know, 10 years ago, it was a game of haves versus have-nots on the amateur fights. You never know. You could be training in a garage with no
backyard brawls.
And now it's just awesome. Seth Case, 18 years of age, 129 pounds, 5'7", versus Brian Smith, 5'10", 23 years of age, both looking to make their debut or get their amateur victory here tonight. Let's go to Jamie Grant with the opening introductions.
Memphis, Tennessee, our next contest is an amateur bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the 135-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a freestyle fighter with 1 amateur bout, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing 129.7 pounds. He hails from Beltsville, Arkansas, and Without Limits MMA. Give it up for Mr. Seth Case. His adversary, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, a mixed martial artist also with 1 amateur bout. Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing 134.2 pounds, from Paracool, Arkansas, and Peak Fitness MMA. Give it up for Brian Smith. Third man in charge of the action, the cage man himself, Mr. Jason Aldridge. Memphis, Tennessee, let's get it on.
Jason Aldridge, third man in the cage, and maybe we can get Grant Gibbs involved here on some commentary, because it just seems
we haven't had much go to the ground, have we?
Yeah, right.
We need the black belt to jump in here.
Mixed martial artist versus a freestyle fighter. May not see a lot of ground game again.
Interesting. Case came in almost 6 pounds below the bantamweight limit, so probably a guy who doesn't even have to cut weight, probably a natural flyweight, right?
Yep. Or a leg kick. Gotta check those. Seth going in for the grab.
There we go.
Case got the underhook here. Going to get a pick up and dump. Took him right over to his corner there.
It's like a vent move.
That was, man.
The only thing would have been if he'd have kind of turned him a little more sideways and come inside control. But
a la Kevin
landed
Sweet
in the guard.
Peace. You ever watch him? He's making his way up the ranks. He does that every fight. Picks his opponent up, runs him against the cage, a la Matt Hughes.
Case trying to control the wrist here, possibly going to go for a triangle maybe.
So what does Smith have to do here to kind of get out of this, high guard, even if we call that a high guard?
Yeah, he's in a really bad spot, though, because he's cramped up against the cage there, which, as we all know, is putting a lot of pressure on his neck and spine. A little short shoulder shot there from Smith. Trying to work back up the high guard again. Hard to see from our angle. Looks like he may be threatening a triangle. He does have one arm in.
Definitely see like Smith recognized it early,
Smith
though.
is jumping right. He's trying to jump right over the top of that butterfly hook.
Hey, we knew we had a third broadcast partner here tonight.
Trust me, when they're on their feet, I am not getting in the way of Omari Boyd.
Smith really needs to, Grant, correct me if I'm wrong, he really needs to work on his posture.
Yeah.
I mean, it's getting him in triangle depth
from
territory
here,
right now.
Yeah, he's throwing the high guard again. We're back into this triangle situation again. He's doing a good job of coming out the back door on it, but, you'd rather not be in that position, right?
Yeah,
the other thing I would say is if he's going to be in this closed guard position like we're talking about, he needs to posture up and do some damage here with strikes. You can't throw the elbows here because it's an amateur fight, obviously, but he could get some posture here and control with strikes and start doing some damage.
And
really
it's not like he's getting his posture controlled all that
right
much.
Here, just
now,
like this.
This is exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Ooh,
good
big
job by
uppercut.
Case. Coming back out, he's immediately shooting back in on the
And he
double.
collapsed his hands. He's about to go for a ride again.
Yep. Same situation as we had before.
10-second clacker. Let's see if he
so he has enough energy for it.
Yeah, look, Case doing a good job of sitting back on his hips, but
I think he knows he won the round, and he just didn't want to waste any more energy with the takedown.
Yeah, definite 10-9 there for Smith, I would say.
Yeah, Smith is tired, though. Seth's still looking slightly a lot fresher.
You got, you kind of get that adrenaline dump there. You got the highlights coming in. Nice outside leg kick there. Immediately gets in, picks him up, carries him over to his corner. What are you killing us for?
What the game plan is. No mic?
I don't know where they're at.
Yeah. See what the plans for the second round are.
We're muted.
Can you radio him? You radio him and tell him.
Nice hook from Seth.
Yeah, I mean,
Beasley took his back, but
that rush in, but that's the problem. If you're going to jump the back, you have to keep control of it all the way. It's almost and Smith turned into it right away, which is not hard to do if you're recklessly taking the back. And that's what a 0-1 amateur, this is the learning process. But he throws up a triangle because Smith is not working on his posture.
Yeah, he's keeping his elbows in tight in that closed guard, and that is not where you want to be.
This one's
got a good angle,
tight.
great angle right here on the triangle.
Yeah, looks like he may.
If he can come up on this one to the mount, he's going to finish this thing.
Yeah.
He can take that arm anytime he wanted as
Yeah,
well.
really.
Hard to defend. He's tight. It is
He's
so
pulling
tight.
on it. Smith trying to hang in there.
hit the body some. He can take that right hand and smack
The way he's
them
cramped up
ribs.
against the cage right now, I was going to say this will actually help him here. Is he out?
Doesn't look like he's
Man,
out.
he
He
looks
might
pretty-
be out right now.
he looks
is
pretty
not.
limp.
No, he's fighting it. He's fighting it. He's still fighting.
I'm not sure I've seen anybody fight a triangle with their legs straight out flat, though.
He
His
almost
arm
just,
isn't over either.
Yeah.
he could pull that arm bar right there anytime
Yeah.
he wanted, but
Needs to pull it over.
he is wanting that triangle for sure.
He's going to get a stoppage here because he can't do anything to defend from this situation. Yeah.
And it is over.
Yeah, I mean, that stoppage is coming.
1:15 into round number 2.
And so you see there, you know, you can do a great takedown, you can do all these great, but if you can't, you got to keep 2 in or 2 out when you're in that close
Well,
guard.
and we were talking about earlier is, you know, Brian Smith needs to work on posture. He's in the best position he wants, and he's almost subconsciously, or he's intentionally, but not
trying
intentionally,
to
putting himself
smother.
in danger by not controlling his own posture. You know, because Seth Case, it's not like he was holding that you know, him down all that much. So really big learning moment here. And, you know, Seth Case took advantage of the opportunity
yeah, way
that
to
was
turn the
given
fight
to him.
around. Yeah, turn the fight totally around. Come out with the victory here by submission, or excuse me, by finish stoppage there. So unbelievable job.
18 years of age.
Yeah.
Let's look at this replay. He's going to jump in, big strikes, and this is where we say he kind of jumped the back a little too quickly. Smith turns into it, exactly textbook what you want to do. But after that, as
that
you would have seen,
that left arm was trapped underneath, and he wouldn't posture up and get out of it from
yeah,
there.
so let's take a look at this again. He turns right into it. He needs to posture. We missed it on the replay.
Yeah, no, the left arm comes out, so now you're fully in the triangle.
And right here, it's just a ground and pound finish. There's nothing he can do. And let's go to Jamie Grant for the decision.
Memphis, Tennessee at the 1-minute 43-second mark of round number 2. Referee Jason Aldridge stops this bout due to strikes with our winner by TKO, the blue corner, Seth Case.
I'm here with the first victory of your career. Seth, how does that feel?
Feels amazing.
All right, so that first round, little suspect for you, got taken down a couple times, maintained your composure. Early in this second round, hit him with some big shots, had him on his back wheels, kind of tried to jump the back, maybe a little prematurely. He flipped over into your guard. You shot that triangle right away. We were saying on the broadcast that he was repeatedly not posturing up every single time in your guard. Did you know that? You feel it, and that's why you threw that triangle up?
I felt it. I had his arm right here, so I just slung that leg over, and it was right there.
There we go. So now, with your first victory under your belt, what do we got going on from here?
Get some more. Why not?
Get some more. Why not? Give it up. First victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, our sponsors are what make these events happen. At this time, we'd like to thank Holly Mechanical for being one of our proud sponsors. Locally owned and operated HVAC mechanical contracting company. They've been in business for over 25 years.
Gonna get a pick up and dump. But, you know, you'd rather not be in that position, right?
Yeah. Ooh,
good job by
uppercut.
Case. Coming back out, he's in
Archie.
Little Wu-Tang. Love it coming out. Now we got 2 amateurs. Craig Archie, you know, he is going to be fighting Lane Coggins. And now we're getting into amateurs with experience.
Yeah, got a title fight here. Attitude MMA Welterweight Amateur Championship.
Yep. 7 fights, Craig Archie has.
11 fights?
7 versus 11.
I love it, man. This is kind of like, this is the point in both of these amateur careers are, am I going to make a go at it? Am I going to make a run at pro? Or am I going to kind of like relegate myself to be an amateur fighter, hobbyist? But this doesn't define, this fight isn't going to define either one of them, but it is experience. This is going to tell you, these necessarily early fights aren't going to tell you where you're at.
10 to 15 fights, you need to be making the decision.
Yeah, but this amateur fight is going to tell you where you're at in your amateur career. Craig Archer, Dogwood, BJJ. Let's meet his opponent.
Memphis, Tennessee, welcome to the arena, Lane Coggins.
About to make his way to the cage. Lane Coggins, DeSoto Apex MMA. If you're around here in the Mid-South, you know that team. They're a pretty tough team. I've actually reffed this kid before. Everybody, this is formerly the Brawler's Den, formerly another gym. They merged together, formed Apex MMA. These guys from DeSoto Apex MMA, they come to fight. There is no doubt about it. If you're going to fight a DeSoto Apex MMA fighter, they are going to fight you.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They show up ready to fight every time, and they got a lot of dog in them. A lot of dog in them.
And I think Lane Coggins coming in 4 wins and 7 contests.
Yep.
So like I said, man, Fred Fisher in the corner. The legend around here, the legend Fred Fisher walks right past us. They have solid jiu-jitsu at DeSoto Apex. So
Lane actually has the more fights, 6 out of 11 fights.
Oh,
he's
okay.
won. Yeah. So he's a little more experienced. Lane Bloodshot Coggins. Check his eyes. Check his eyes.
Let's go to Jamie Grant with the introductions.
Memphis, Tennessee, our next bout this evening is brought to you by England Mortgage. Jamie Boyle, Regional Branch Manager for England Mortgage. You can find them at boamidsouth.com for all your mortgage needs. Give them a call at 901-870-3129. England Mortgage. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is an amateur bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the 170-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a mixed martial artist in tonight's matchup with 4 victories and 7 amateur bouts. He stands at 6 feet even, weighing 167.2 pounds. He hails from Dyersburg, Tennessee, and Dogwood, BJJ. Give it up for Mr. Craig Archie. His adversary, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, a striker, 6 3s and 11 amateur bouts with 1 win by knockout. He stands at 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing 170.8 pounds, fighting out of Horn Lake, Mississippi, and the DeSoto Apex. Give it up for Lane Bloodshot Coggins. Third man in charge of the action, Jason the Cage Man Aldridge. Memphis, Tennessee, let's get it on.
Jason Aldridge with his second bout assignment of the night. Craig Archer, Lane Coggins, Attitude MMA, and we're off.
That Craig with the low stance.
We can already see the experience difference right away.
Yeah. Nice hard leg kick.
Oh, that's twice leg kicks. Those are going to add up, Amari.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And they're hard. They're right in the middle of his shin. I mean, he's going to be limping by the end of the fight, guaranteed. Just for those 3, he's going to be limping.
Ooh,
oh, nice
like almost like a reverse question mark.
This is the old cat teaching the young cat some new tricks.
We didn't even know what to call it.
Yeah.
We just said, ooh.
Reverse question mark? What is that, Omari?
Yeah, that was a hook kick. A lane swinging wild.
Kind of coming in reckless, isn't he?
Yeah.
Nice takedown right into side control.
Archer right into side control. Let's see what kind of jiu-jitsu Coggins is. He's going to have to recover guard, kind of have to hip escape here.
He's attacking
Looking
that
to
arm.
reach over and trap the arm here.
And this arm is, I love this position because it really puts an arm in danger. Coggins has to be mindful with any explosion he does now.
Yeah, Coggins needs to be trying to frame on the inside too. He's framing over the head there. Little reverse Kesa, right back into side control. Looks like he's working for the Kimura here.
And his hands are clasped. Trying to step over
Almost
the head
had
here,
him,
right?
Yeah, trying to step over and get this
like he's
Kimura,
gonna
get
get
the
it.
shoulder lock going here. Coggins trying to bail out and go to his belly, which is pretty smart on his part, but it does give up the back.
Craig's pretty slick.
Yeah, Craig's going to need to get that body lock down there. That's good. He's got that bottom hip lock down now, which is going to keep Lane from coming out. Trying to get over the top now and get 2 hooks in. Got to be careful here because if he gets a little too high or a little off to one side, Coggins is going to be able to turn back into his guard.
Yeah, Coggins needs to get that arm
And here
free.
he
He
is doing
did be
it.
mindful of the
Got
triangle.
to be careful on that bottom leg right now. If he does not control that bottom leg, he could get triangled quick.
I can tell both of
Posturing
these
up,
guys have
ran
been
him
around
down.
the block.
Big
Nice job
shots.
here. Yeah, nice job. Good hammer
But he's going
fist.
for an arm bar. Arm is in play right here.
Yeah,
Elbow
gotta get
is
his
clear.
arm back
He should
loose.
be good.
Yeah. It's different when you
Coggins
get
is not
hit.
even
Yeah.
worried about the armbar at all.
No.
Continuing to rain down the shots.
Aldridge is
Hard
looking,
shots, hard
was
shots.
looking at it really closely. This is
he
getting
may call
close
it.
to being
Yeah,
stopped
I
right
think
here.
so.
He may call it.
If he doesn't get his guard back into play here, he's just going to keep taking these shots. That's it.
And it is all over. Lane Coggins, ground and pound finish.
Yeah, slick jiu-jitsu from Archie there, but the problem was he just missed that back take. And then that allowed Lane to turn back into his guard and then just start to throw hammers.
And if we look at it, when he was going for that arm bar, he was digging his arm underneath Coggins' leg, which took the defense away.
Yeah.
Coggins just started raining down punches from there.
Yeah, if you're going to go for that armbar, you've got to extend the hips and get up
Yeah.
high with it. You can't just sit there kind of in no man's land.
And Archer is definitely wearing it. So is
Hey,
Coggins.
Awesome fight.
Man.
Yeah, awesome fight. Both
Let's take
guys
a look at
took
this
some damage.
replay right here. This is where we're talking about. He's going to dive his hand under. He's holding the leg for whatever reason, diving the arm under on the arm bar.
Yeah, the elbow's clear
I
here.
mean, he's hammer fist.
And he is just
hook,
hammer fisting him to
fist,
death.
And he's
Yeah.
got to
hammer
know
fist.
at this position that the elbow is clear, the arm bar is not in play, and then
Yeah.
he wraps his leg around the arm.
You
or
gotta
his
He
arm.
know-
pulls him close, and then Lane just backs out.
Yeah,
and
you got to
continues
know
beat.
when to hold them and know when to fold them, and now it's time to fold them and get to something else.
Yeah.
Great stoppage by Jason Aldridge. Let's go to Jamie Grant with the introductions.
Memphis, Tennessee at the 2-minute 37 mark of round number 1. Referee Jason Aldridge stops this bout due to strikes with our winner and new 170-pound champion, the blue corner, Craig Archie. Hey, wait a minute, time out. My winner and new champion, Lane Bloodshot Coggins.
Lane Coggins and new champion. Man, we want to talk about fight of the night so far. That was fight of the night so far. Comes out, 2 strikers. I haven't seen a hook kick, and I don't remember when. How did his length on the feet give you problems?
It didn't give me problems, really. I just had to fill it out early on, and he threw it. It was something, weird that, you normally don't see, so it hit me, but it didn't hurt me at all, and it just let me know the range, and I just capitalized off that.
Now, when the fight gets down to the ground, he tries to take your back. Initially, he does a good job locking down your hips. You're training with the legend, Fred Fisher over here. Stayed calm, stayed composed the whole time. I assume you felt him getting a little bit high, turned over in the guard, and then you started raining down.
We saw that elbow clear on the arm bar. He kept on fighting it, and you just rained down. Was that arm ever in danger?
No, sir, never in danger at all. And when he was trying to get my back, I had his head controlled the whole time, so he couldn't continue to get the back control, and the arm bar was never there for him. So,
yeah, we saw that we saw that live. But you're wearing the strap. You make the decisions now. Yes, what is next for you?
Whenever we get it booked, I come back and defend it. That simple.
So it's up to Scotty at this point. Yes, sir. All right, Attitude MMA. This guy wants to defend his title. You got anybody you want to shout out?
Yes, sir. I want to shout out DeSoto Apex, Fred Fisher, Jeff Denton, my whole team, my family, and yeah, that's it.
All right, give it up for your and new Lane Coggins.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Hi, welcome to the Wing Guru. Can I take your order?
What do you want? They got lemon pepper, or Guru Gold is good.
Triple J is always fire.
You're Jaron Jackson Jr.
Yeah, bro.
Mr. Jackson, your usual's ready.
You have that Guru Ranch in here? I appreciate it, thank you.
I'll have the Triple J.
For a place, a people, and
looking like the neighbor.
By Memphis Mojo Cafe, located at 7124 Highway 64 101 in Bartlett, Tennessee. Check out their food truck, Clifford the Big Red Truck. They've got burgers, Sammy's, Phillies, and a whole lot more. Memphis Mojo Cafe. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena, Joe Fagler.
All right, here we go. Heavyweight championship fight. It's time for the big boys.
Yes, sir. Kimbo karate fighter. This is going to be crazy.
Here we go.
There we go.
I heard he has
right
a
up your alley.
Pretty good wrestling background as well. So we know his opponent, Parker Bears.
And that's what I had heard, that he kind of had a wrestling background. And that's why I find it interesting. He's got another Kimbo karate fighter, and his nickname, the Sniper. Could be trying to throw us off a little here, maybe.
Yeah, it's a little bit of trickery, tomfoolery going on here.
Something's going on here. Someone's not being honest.
Joel Fagler, and man, this is a championship fight. And what I can tell you, man, these big boys, it does not take much.
One flick, one night.
Yeah.
Here's some big old boys.
And looking at Parker's undefeated as well as an amateur with 2 knockouts. So that's what it's got on the card here. So
yeah, I believe he's 2-1. I'm gonna say he's 2-1.
Now Parker,
3 victories in 4 Emmy bouts.
Okay.
Parker.
But Joel here
Yeah,
is coming in undefeated.
Yeah.
Correct. So
yeah.
undefeated
Parker's
Joel
3-1.
coming in, contesting for that title. And man, this could be styles contrasting, and let's see who can impose their style on the other man. Let's go to Jamie and Grant to meet his opponent.
Memphis, Tennessee, welcome to the arena, Parker Byers.
Parker definitely the favorite out here.
If you are a fan of Attitude MMA, you have found that, seen this fighter, Parker Byers. He throws leather, he throws heat. If he hits you, you go down lots of times. Coming in all wins by knockout.
Yeah.
These are the big boys. Wrestler versus striker matchup.
Parker's always smiling. He's such a good guy. I mean, he's such a good guy.
He really is. In last Attitude show, we had Ed Soares here sitting down with us for this Parker Bears fight. And he turned to us and he said, when is that kid going pro?
Yeah.
You know, only 4 fights, but all knockouts.
Very athletic, too, for his size. I mean, you're looking at a guy who's 254 pounds, and he moves like a bantamweight. You know, I mean, it's pretty impressive, the athleticism that he's got.
Let's see if it's going to be bad news for Joel today.
Can't hear me at all.
Serious.
And
coming out to, I don't know who this is singing, but.
This has got to be, is this like Mandy Moore or something? I don't know. Who is this?
But I wouldn't listen to it, but it has me bobbing over here, so
No,
I don't know.
hey, listen, I'm digging
grooving.
it. You have to
I'm
have
grooving.
confidence. Tail of the tape. 23 versus 26 years of age, 7-0 versus 3-1 Parker Byers, and this is for the Attitude MMA Heavyweight Championship belt. Let's go to Jamie Grant for the introductions.
Memphis, Tennessee, here we are, baby. Amateur contest, 3 3-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This is for the heavyweight championship, the amateur title, baby. Blue corner, he's a Kempo karate fighter, undefeated with 7 victories with 2 wins by knockout. He stands at 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing 253.9 pounds. He hails from Augusta, Georgia. In Fagler MMA, give it up for Joel, the Sniper Fagler. His adversary, ladies and gentlemen, a freestyle fighter. 3 victories and 4 amateur bouts. He stands at 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing every bit of 254.4 pounds. He hails from the Memphis 10 of Tennessee, representing Law School MMA and SOG MMA. Give it up for Parker Bad News Byers. Our man in charge of the action, Mr. Chad Washburn, Memphis, Tennessee. Let's get it on.
Joel Fagler, Parker Byers, heavyweight title is on the line. The big boys about to square off, and let's go.
So jittery.
And that wrestling background right away.
Let's see if Parker's been working on his ground game.
He didn't recover guard right away like he should have.
Yeah, Parker's keeping that overhook on the backside. Not going to help him with that wizard from that position.
He really needs to turn in, ain't that right?
Got to get framed. Got to get frames.
No mistake, Parker's definitely looking to get back to his feet.
It looks like Joel might be fishing for that Kimura. I thought he was. There we go, digging an underhook like he should, Parker. Let's see if he can turn into him. Needs to turn onto his hip.
Parker has been working his ground game. He's been in the gym, working his jits, working his wrestling. It's the big boy on top of him. Let's see how he does.
But Joel right away, once Parker got on his hip.
Step right over in the mount.
Gonna have to turn
Got
into him.
control of the head now. Yeah, Parker's going belly down. Hooks are in. Not a good position. It's probably the worst position to be in.
We try to tripod.
This might be academic.
Got to try to get his hips back to it at some point, or he's going to get a stoppage
and
here.
It's all over.
Yeah.
145 of round 1. Joel Fagler with the TKO victory.
Yeah, we didn't see much of a Kempo karate fighter there.
Nah. Single leg takedown.
And
His plan was the ground.
That takedown came pretty easy right off the bat, too.
Yeah.
Just a setback here for Parker Byers.
Yeah.
And, you know, this guy cracks, and we didn't get to see him crack.
Right.
You know, and Joel came in saying, we're not going to play that game. We're going to get to where I want it to be right away. There ain't no feeling
the range either.
There's no feeling this out on the feet.
Parker should have kept it a little longer with him being slightly longer and taller. He would have just kept him at bay. Joel just wasn't scared to go in and take him down.
And let's go to Jamie Grant with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the 1 minute, 11-second mark of round number 1, referee Chad Washburn steps in and stops this bout due to strikes with our winner and new amateur attitude heavyweight champion, Joe the Sniper Fagler.
You come in here, you snatch an easy single leg, bring it to the ground. You trying to trick us all out here?
A little bit. Keep it blue. That's what my daddy told me.
There we go. There you go, Pops. Come on over here. Now, right when you took it down to the ground, I mean, you didn't even let him get on a hip. You kept him flattened out the whole time. Threatened that rear naked choke. Kind of, you know, he belly down himself. You were not letting him get out of that position, were you?
No, he's a very dangerous opponent, and I have the utmost respect for him and his team. So if everybody in the crowd could just take a moment, just give a hand to Parker. He's a monster. He actually took the fight in his hometown. That takes a lot of guts, and I appreciate him more than anything.
Well, I do want to talk about Parker near preparation for this fight because I've reffed Parker, I've commentated Parker, and I know when Parker hits you, you fall. So, right away, gave a little feint up high, went straight for that single. I assumed you guys repped that over and over and over again. Am I correct?
100%. Yeah, he swings hard. That first shot was really hard, so, you know, we had to give him the respect that's due to him and execute the game plan that my coaches put together more than anything.
All right, so 8-0. Attitude MMA champion. Not sure if you hold any other amateur titles in other organizations. You're shaking your head, which makes me believe you do. 8-0, amateur record. What is next for you?
I just want to first and foremost say all the praise be to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Without him, I'm nothing. Without him, MMA means nothing. And knowing that Parker's a fellow brother in Christ and his team is it means a lot to me to compete against them. What's next for me is hopefully church on Sunday. And then we'll figure it out. Whatever my dad and my brother say, I'll do wholeheartedly, 100%.
All right, is this Dad right here? Dad, come here. All right. Obviously, monster on the ground. What are you looking? 8-0 amateur. What are you looking next? What type of matchup do you want to see him take next? Because this kid's got a future.
We're actually looking for anything. You know, we've had a take all comers policy, so we hadn't turned down any fights, and you know, we're looking for every opportunity that we can for him to test himself.
Sounds good to me. Everybody, give it up and new.
It's one.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering purpose and belonging well earned. Fighting and winning for our nation and its people. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment is visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis. Always faithful. Always Marine.
Go from the big boys to the flyweights.
Yep, one end of the spectrum to the other. Here we go.
Yeah.
Now we've seen this young man fight around here, Dylan Brigham. What I can tell you is you have to put him to sleep for him to stop. This is a guy who has a motor and is an animal like a lot of people that we don't see. You can't train his intensity. You can't train his toughness. You have to be born with it. And this guy is a dog, and all he needs is to be unleashed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, we've seen it several times, just as tough as they come, and he gets after it. I mean, he sets a pace in the fight. So I'm really looking forward to see he's got his first championship match here for the flyweight, Attitude Flyweight title.
Yeah.
And looking forward to seeing what he does tonight.
It's for the strap. It's for the strap, baby.
Coming out of DeSoto Apex MMA, like we said, these guys are tough. We're going to see how Dylan's skill has evolved. We know he's as tough as they come. Let's go to Jamie Grant to introduce his opponent.
Memphis, Tennessee, welcome to the arena, Seth Pruden.
Seth the Kitten Britt. That's another guy that, you know, I mean, Parker came out to his song, this guy's the kitten. He's gonna scratch you up. I mean, Jason's gonna get him if he scratches too much. 3-0 as an AMI.
3-0 as an AMI, fighting out of Jacksonville, Florida. The Kitten, Seth Pruden, 3-0. Now listen, 3-0. Got the strap here in Attitude MMA. You got a strap here in this promotion. You know you're tough. But he's taking on a veteran AMI fighter here. 10 fight versus 3 fights. 6 victories versus 3 victories. I am anxious to see the length here on Seth. It could be the big factor in this fight. It's going to be the grit versus the length. Let's see what happens. Let's go to Jamie Grant for the introductions.
Memphis, Tennessee, here we are. It is that time, an amateur bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds for the 125-pound amateur Attitude MMA strap. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a mixed martial artist, entering tonight's matchup with 6 victories and 10 amateur bouts. He stands at 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing 127.5 pounds. He hails from Nesbitt, Mississippi, and the DeSoto Apex. Give it up for Dylan Brigham! His adversary, ladies and gentlemen, a mixed martial artist, undefeated with 3 victories, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing 124.8 pounds, fighting out of Jacksonville, Florida, in Outlook MMA. He is the champion, Seth the Kitten Pruden. Third man in charge of the action, Mr. Jason Aldridge. Bring him in for instruction.
All right, guys, we went over everything earlier tonight. You guys got any questions for me in the corner? All right, let's touch them up now. Let's come out fighting.
Memphis, Tennessee, let's get it on.
Eric, I know you said Seth looked like the longer fighter. They're both 5'8". I mean, he's slightly longer.
The build then.
Yeah, it's just the build. I mean, both 5'8". He probably does have a slight longer reach.
Dylan coming straight in. We've seen that aggression right off the bat.
He's in.
He's going in on that leg attack. Straight ankle, straight ankle.
Again, you're not going to get him to tap.
Yeah, this kid is not going to tap. I already know this. And he learned it really quick. He said, I'm going to let go of this. We could have rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled. I heard it pop 3 times. He ain't tapping.
Good knees from Seth. Good knees.
Good switch by Brigham, looking for the single leg dump. Working on getting past the side control here.
Dylan going north-south.
Looks like he's trying to,
It's
reaching
tight.
up underneath. Yeah, looking for the darts here.
Yeah, it's
very slick move by Britain. But again, Dylan just slipped out of it. Man, that looked pretty tight there for a second.
I'm telling you, this kid is tough.
Now we're working triangle possibly. Hard to tell from my angle if he's got one arm. Yeah, he's got one arm in, one arm out.
Put that arm across.
If he can reach under the leg right here.
Ooh, big hammer fist. But defend the
looking
triangle.
for the arm bar, possibly looking for the triangle on the other side.
The famous coach once told me.
Trying to tighten it up.
Got to defend the triangle. Don't punch out of it.
So he's got that tight now. Trying to reach under the leg here to change the angle and really tighten it up on the choke.
It seems to be loosening
Should
a
that
little
arm
bit.
be across Grant? Like
Yeah,
his
if he
left
could
arm?
get it there,
If he could get
yes.
it. Okay, okay.
His shoulder's protecting him really well here in Britain. See how that shoulder's really high? He's protecting
Yeah, he's trying
himself.
to stay back to one side as well, which is pretty smart.
Like
Good
Dylan's trying to
posture.
put that arm across.
Seth Britton now settles into the guard. Hammer fist down. Dylan's staying a little stationary right now. That triangle may have burned him out a little bit, but of course he's going to move. You know he's going to move.
That's that
Nice
dog
scramble here.
Dylan Brickman
Going back
coming
up looking
on
for the
top.
dump again. Got to watch the triangle on his own. Good control getting the half guard.
Man, this is some high skill amateur fighting right now.
Yeah, he's walking
With a-
back the underhook there. Now he's going to be chasing the neck here. Wow, look at that. He's chasing neck
it
from the
is
half guard
open.
top
It
and
was
three-quarter
so
mount.
open.
Jumped on
And
for
it is
three-quarter
all
mount.
over. It
Nice
is all
job.
over. Dylan Brickman, the new Attitude MMA champion, looking at a rear naked choke from half guard.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
coming
first L
up.
from
He was
the
trying
side.
to reverse the position and come up from half guard, and he just literally jumped the hip to three-quarter mount and was on the neck. He wasn't even
On
worried
the
about
neck,
anything
yeah.
else. He saw the neck sticking
Yeah.
out and just jumped on it.
And very rarely do you see somebody attack the neck sitting in a half guard.
But look, he sat up, and the neck came out, and it
I
was
thought
over.
he was going to
jumped
reach
on
around
it.
and push him back down to punch him.
Yeah,
but he-
absolutely. He just jumped on the neck.
And you know what? Honestly, I'm telling you, this looked like a pace early that I'm not going to say wilted, you know, Britain, but like he had to settle in.
Yeah,
and when he settled, the minute he settled in,
Yeah.
Dylan capitalized.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, it was a fast-paced fight.
Let's take a
from
look at the
start to
replay
finish.
right here. This is right off the bat. That
Catches a
first
kick,
early in the
dumps him.
first round. Straight
Goes for the straight ankle.
I'm not tapping to this.
Yeah, he's just shrimping out of it. He's not
Break
going to
it.
tap to that. It's tight, though.
Yeah, it was tight.
Nice roll through to get it loose. And this was a slick little choke here from underneath. It's an anaconda, actually. I thought it was a darce at first, but now looking at it from the back, it's an anaconda.
Yeah.
And that's, man, to get out of that was very tight. And then controlling the triangle here.
And here's where we see him just start.
Yeah, they come up in this 50-50. He comes up the top. He gets the dump here. Yeah, comes straight into half guard from here, which was smart on his
this
part.
was a one-round fight. Look at all these highlights.
Chases it up to three-quarter mount. He's on the neck before he even goes to three-quarter
Unbelievable.
mount.
Let's go to Jamie Grant with the decision.
Memphis, Tennessee. At the 2-minute, 32-second mark of round number 1, we have a winner by submission, the rear naked choke, and new 125 champion, the blue corner, Dylan Brickman.
Ooh, and new Dylan. How does that sound?
Sounds like a normal thing here soon.
There we go. So, it took us a little while to read the results because me and my partners over there at the commentating booth were going over highlights. One round in, and it was just transition after transition. We said as you were making the walk that there's nobody in this area that is going to put a pace on somebody like you are going to put a pace on them. And it felt like, and it looked like, the minute he tried to settle in, you capitalized again. You didn't let him settle in anywhere.
Well, you know, at my gym, DeSoto Apex, that's what we train day in and day out to be ready for no matter what happens when we step in this cage. I don't care if it goes to the ground, if we're standing. At our gym, that's what we prepare for, is a fight, and that's what we got tonight.
So, I want to go to the ending sequence here in this fight. He started to settle into your guard. You kind of popped out the side. Then you got on top. You were in half guard, and very rarely do we see somebody chase a rear naked choke from top half guard. You saw the neck. He popped it up. You finished it, not even from the back, on top. Is that some secret move that you train? Because we never see that.
No, it's not secret. But if you want to come find out, come train at DeSoto Apex. We got my head coach, Fred Fisher, and Jeff Denton over here teaching us the slick skills. So come learn some slick stuff.
Come learn some slick stuff. Get it up for your new champion.
Hey, Dylan Brickman, put some respect on our name. Let's go.
And new Dylan Brickman.
A t-shirt, you want something free, make a little bit of noise.
Oh, okay, okay.
I love when Attitude MMA puts on youth wrestling exhibitions. As we know, now Omari may beg to differ, but Grant, me and you know, wrestling is probably one of, if not the best base, athletically speaking, and definitely martial arts speaking, that you can come from.
You better watch. Omari's going to have a little discussion about that.
Yeah, my boys are going into wrestling. I'm gonna send them over to Steve or somebody.
I'm telling you, wrestling is a different animal, training these youths. So, I mean, it is just a fun time.
It's a good base.
Reddington Top, Mustang Wrestling Club. Let's meet his opponent.
Memphis, Tennessee, welcome to the arena, Red and Nail.
Red Nail coming out to the cage. Also representing Mustang Wrestling Club Youth Exhibition match. These guys are teammates, but you know what? They don't care.
Nah, they're finna go at it.
They're gonna get after it here. Look at them. They're just soaking it up.
Over there.
Remington staring him down. He's like, you're my teammate. I don't care. I'm staring you down. We've done this every day in the wrestling room. Ren comes out and says, make some noise for me. It don't matter. And let's go to Jamie Grant with the introductions.
Memphis, Tennessee, our next bout is a special youth wrestling match. Scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. We're napping, we're snapping, and we're tapping, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing first in the blue corner. Standing 4 feet 10 inches tall, weighing 105 pounds. He hails from Millington, Tennessee, in the Houston Mustangs. Give it up for Red Reddington Top. His adversary, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, standing 4 feet 10 inches tall, weighing 109.5 pounds, hailing from Collierville, Tennessee, and the Mustang Wrestling Club. Raise the roof for Ren the Hammer Nail. Special guest referee, Mr. Kenny Johnson, is in control. Memphis, Tennessee, let's get it on.
Millington, Collierville, meeting in the center of the cage for a youth wrestling match. And we're off. This is, I believe, 3 2-minute rounds. That's what a typical youth wrestling match is. Remington with the shot, and Nail stuffs it pretty easy on that front headlock. He's going to just, if you don't know what you're looking at, he's going to need to come around to the back to get those two points. Trying so. Oh, and Remington defends nicely.
And shoot on a low single.
Oh, looked like a slip there.
Grant, did you wrestle at all growing up?
No, sir. I wished I had, though.
Yeah, wrestling is a good base for.
Too busy playing football.
Yeah.
And that is 2-point takedown. Ren Nail with the 2-point takedown right here. Looks like he's fighting for a half Nelson here. He's going to go for a half Nelson, try and take him over, but Remington bases up now. Omari, I cut you off. I apologize.
I kind of forgot what I was going to say. No. I have a thing about hairdos. If you have a mohawk, if you have a mullet, I consider you to be slightly into stuff. Not bad, but, you know, you're very mischievous if you have those two hairstyles.
He's got a 2-on-1 right there around the body lock. That's what allowed him to break him down. If you guys, I'm going to try my best to educate everybody here, but the game has evolved so much from when I wrestled, so I'll try my best, though. Ankle pick right there, driving him forward. And the purpose of this is to actually pin your opponent, if you didn't know.
Back to the mat. It looked like he's going for the suplex.
Go for the belly back.
With a beautiful mat return. Ren Nail with a beautiful mat return here. And that ends round number 1. 2-0, Ren Nail over Remington Top. As in, aside from MMA or combat sports, there is no break time in between rounds for wrestling. They just go right into it. We're going to go into the referee's position. You get your choice. You could be up, down, or neutral position. And it looks like Remington is taking the top position. Or I'm sorry, Ren is taking the down position. And that's essentially because if you get up, you get 1 escape point. And it's one of the more easier ways to get a point in wrestling. He's fighting the hands. He's going to turn in. Gets that leg clear. He will get a 1-point escape.
Wrestling is a good base. I mean, they have same-day weigh-ins. They don't get rest between rounds.
There we go. And the 1-point escape.
Good training.
And if anybody ever really wants to watch how exciting wrestling is, I implore everybody, watch NCAA, the NCAA tournament, Madness. It is one of the the best spectator sports on ESPN you can watch. I promise you, you will not be disappointed.
Cage creates a little bit of a different situation than most wrestling matches.
There we go. Still back at neutral situation. This is where fatigue starts taking over. We're 3 minutes into this 6-minute match.
And Nail just took a big breath.
Remington top trying in on that single again, or that double.
Got the cage, using the cage.
Looking for it.
There we go. He gets that 2 point. It looks like it's 3-2 on my scorecard right now. Remington top. Looking for a cradle right here. Didn't get it. Nail comes right back up. If he can escape this head and clear a little distance, he'll get a 1 point reverse or 1 point escape, Charlotte. But he could get a 2 point takedown himself here if he can dump him. And he doesn't get it at the end of the round.
The cage kind of stops the sprawl there that they're used to being able to do. You know, it creates a little bit of a different situation for them.
Third and final round. 3-2. Ren over top. Takedown from Ren could seal it here.
Ren's kind of standing upright.
Nice in on the double leg, turning the
Deep
corner.
in on it. What a sprawl by Ren. He is heavy. He needs to get those hips down a little bit more. There he goes. He's going to try and come around the back. Tried to hit a switch. That's 2 points. Ren nail it. It looks like it is 5-2 on my scorecard. Going with the power half.
Power half here.
There we go. It's got,
in a pinning
no back
position
points.
for a second there.
Hey, listen, I can tell you, there's not too many sports where these kids are working as hard as these two kids are working right now. Remington top on multiple occasions has been so deep on in doubles. That one was a little more fatigue shot there. Another deep shot, but sprawl by Nail. And 2 points. 7-2 on my unofficial scorecard. Now we're going to get back points. Back exposure here. Actually, he didn't give him any back points there. No
Good
exposure points. What a match. These two young studs going at it.
Stings.
Man, it is so good to see these young competitors going at it. What a base for just life. I mean, wrestling is amazing.
Match, we have a winner, our red corner, Ren the Hammer Nail. Give it up for both these boys, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, before we get this any further, we're going to have Kenny Johnson say a few words. Coach.
Hey, I just want to say thank you to these kids for coming out and showcasing amateur wrestling at its finest. Thank you so much. Give them a big hand. It's probably the biggest stage they've been on. And to have the support of Chill Cut Attitude MMA is amazing. I've been to 1,000 fights. I've never seen anywhere where they showcase amateur wrestling besides at this place here in Memphis, Tennessee, which is amazing.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
And wrestling is the 6th largest sport in the U.S., and for women's wrestling, it's the fastest growing sport in the world, and especially in the United States. So anytime we can showcase this great sport, and obviously MMA, one of the 3 sports in MMA is wrestling, probably the greatest one too. I might be biased, but thank you very much for Chad, wherever Chad is, right here. Thank you very much for Attitude Fights and everyone coming out, and again, a big hand for these kids that came out right here. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Kenny Johnson.
That might be fighting words. He says it's by far the best. Amari boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, intermission time. It's recess. Time to refill that glass, grab some swag, get something to eat. Brad's Barbecue is kicking in the back for all your food and drink needs. The bar is open. DJ, take it away.
Attitude. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Memphis, Tennessee, make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special announcement for all of our friends. For some of you that may have noticed, we have picked up a brand new sponsor. When I started doing this is our 10-year celebration for Attitude MMA. 30 shows. Give it up for these guys. 30 shows, 10 years, ladies and gentlemen. I've been with these guys celebrating 6 years this month. When I started doing this, I had a dream to be able to take this promotion into a casino, and we have made that happen. Go ahead, take it away. Show the commercial, make it happen.
For those who push the boundaries and know no barriers. The wake up at nooners and dessert before dinner eaters. The jackpot dancers and sequin pantsers. The risk takers and heartbreakers. The hapless, the rogue, and the hopeless romantics. Our time has come. Out with the old, in with the bold. The all-new Southland Casino Hotel.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. August 8th, we are going to Southland Casino Hotel in West Memphis, Arkansas. Ladies and gentlemen, brand new sponsor. We are headed regional, baby. August 8th, we will be live from Southland Casino in West Memphis, Arkansas. We hope to see everybody there, ladies and gentlemen. This is huge for the future of Attitude, and we are doing Memphis right, baby. At this time, welcome to the arena, Roland Pruden. Memphis, Tennessee, welcome to the arena, Harry Johnson. Memphis, Tennessee, we have reached our pro card of the night. Make some noise! Our next bout is scheduled for one 10-minute match in a pro grappling, snap, nap, or tap it. Introducing first in the blue corner. He stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall and is from Batesville, Mississippi. Representing Without Limits MMA, raise the roof for Roland, the Armadillo Pruden. His adversary, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall. He hails from the Memphis, Tennessee, and the DeSoto Apex. Give it up for Harry Wild Child Johnson. The very talented Eric McMahon is in charge of the action, ladies and gentlemen. Memphis, Tennessee, let's get it on.
All right, so we're back with you. Omari Boyd. We're joined now by Jason Cageman Aldridge here.
The legend.
What's going on?
Referee extraordinaire. Good to have you on board for this fight.
Thanks for having me.
So Roland Pruden out of Without Limits MMA. He actually had an MMA fight supposed to be scheduled for this week. His fight fell out. And so Harry Wildchild Johnson, a local legend around these parts, decided to step in and take a pro grappling match. So looking forward to this.
Everyone knows Harry around these parts.
Yeah. Right, the wild child. Fighting for position.
Harry trying to stand under the head, looking for the guillotine.
He's got tight. He's got his arm
trying
in there.
To switch high elbow.
Come on top. Very good. Took the position.
Roland nicknamed the Armadillo. I'm assuming that means he can play some turtle maybe.
Right. Oh, good
nice
slam. Good slam.
Good follow,
right
roll through by Harry. Harry is chasing that front collar position. Nice job by Roland to get back to his guard.
Right. Looking to stuff the arm for that triangle now.
Harry keeping the hand in tight,
Oh,
coming
good,
out the back
good.
door. Good job by Harry coming around the side control. Looks like he might be trying to work the arm up with the head. Good job by Roland, trying to get the hooks back.
He's good about getting his legs back inside.
Yeah, nice regard. Harry looks like might be going to chase an ankle lock here possibly.
Yeah, but he let that foot too far out. He's got too much of a boot, I think. He's just going to use it to come up on top, maybe.
Yeah, he needs to get those toes in the armpit.
Right.
Really get some torque on the ankle.
Looks like he's trying to work his way towards the toe.
Clearing the knee line. Sliding over the full mount almost. I think he's going to go for that gift wrap. Yep.
Yeah, looking to chase the back here possibly. Good job, Harry, turning back into him. Now he's going to do the chair sit, try to take the back here. Here's got to protect that neck.
A little bit of that twister control.
Yeah, got top hip control.
He's going for a
He
twister.
looks like he's trying.
Yeah,
Harry almost gave it to him there. Got to be careful about
Right.
that. He tried to reach around.
Back in on the guillotine.
Harry's got to be careful holding this too long.
Burn the arms out, huh?
Right. Armadillos ain't got much of a neck. Maybe that's why he's got it too.
Could be. Yeah, keeps it protected behind the shell here.
He's got the arm above the head, which helps.
Good job by Harry on the roll through. Yeah.
Yes. You know, he's strong.
Yeah, for his size, extremely strong.
Right. I'd like to see him go for like the
chasing
power
the
guillotine or
anaconda
something.
here. Yeah, he's setting up anaconda.
He didn't hide the head though. Kind of see he's going to roll over. Oh, now he's going to come on top.
Yeah, I'd like to see him sit through to the other side.
Right.
Wild Child, I would imagine that he has some good condition. I mean, he's always working out, always in the gym.
Always.
He is strong. He's like freak strong, almost. Always in shape.
Rick's doing
competed for some time.
Yeah, Rick's doing real well with his positioning, though. I mean, he
Yeah,
keeps
looks
getting
like
him
he's
into bag spots.
Looking for the gift wrap in the chair sit again to take the back.
Right. You go body triangle in this.
Trying
Oh,
to
he got
trap the arm
locked.
this time. Good job getting his arm back in play.
Looks like Harry's almost playing possum, like he's trying to
Right,
let him burn out.
Let him burn out a little bit.
Yeah.
He's not really been in a terrible position submission-wise yet. Looks like he might be working up that twister again.
Yeah, he's trying to get that bottom hip control.
I like to play a lot of that.
You know, from the back, it's really, it's the most control you can have from that position.
Right.
Harry giving him the reach around.
Yeah, it's
not what you want to do. Harry needs to get that arm back. Yeah, get that arm back.
See, now he needs to go for the banana split here. Get him to get his arm back down there. Yep, see, no, crawl underneath.
I remember when I first landed the twister on somebody, I was like, no, I'm lying, y'all.
Okay, I was like, oh, now he's going for the calf crank. Yep. That's a great thing about that position. You know, you can go from calf crank to banana split to twister back and forth, and then the rear naked choke is right there at any given time, too.
Yeah, and we're right back in the chair set position again.
Yep. Good S-mount. Might be looking for the triangle now. So much easier when you can punch him in the face.
Yeah, I keep thinking, like, don't let him get mounted.
Bar. For the arm bar.
Elbow clear. Yep, he tapped.
Got him. Nice job. Good control.
Good job. Quick arm. Pressure had to be tight.
Yep.
Yeah, good work.
Yeah, chase the back there 3 different times, and then let's go for something different this time.
Right.
So switch to the arm bar from the S-mount.
Some people defend their neck really well, and they forget about their arms sometimes, you know. Him taking it on short notice might have been a little bit of fatigue, too. He got his hands
Could be, yeah. Well, the playing possum could have been the opposite. Could have been he was really just feeling tired.
He could have been the possum.
Yeah.
Possum versus the Armadillo.
Yeah, I always like to see a grappling match, though. It's good to throw those in on these MMA cards, get a little change of pace.
Right.
So again, here on the replay, Harry had the guillotine locked up there. Good job of getting the side control, though. Man, Harry with that roll through is so strong.
Right.
We saw that 2 different times in the fight. Nice pick up and slam again. There's that roll through.
Ankle lock. See, he was going flat to his back there.
Yeah.
You got to be off at that angle, and that foot was just too far through.
Yeah, got to get the bend on the toes.
Back in for the submission.
Yep.
Just hard to choke an armadillo, man.
Absolutely.
See, at the 5-minute 49-second mark of the round, we have a winner by armbar. The blue corner, Roland, the Armadillo Pruden.
You're on, brother. You're live. The Armadillo in the house, y'all. Good fight, good showing. So you came out here, you had a fighter back out. Unfortunate, but you took a jiu-jitsu match with one of the legends. What were your game plans going into the match, Roland?
Honestly, I wanted to go for something fancy. I was trying to get like a twister or a bicep or calf slicer, but man, he would not let me get that twister. I was so close, though.
Okay. Look, I was reading, found out that you got something big coming up in the fall to be announced. Is there anything you can tell your fans out there about that?
Nothing is official yet, but we are trying to get a fight on LFA. We don't have an opponent yet. We're trying to work that out, but we're looking towards September if possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, following this guy, Roland Pruden, y'all. Roland Pruden. Good job. You got anything else you want to say?
Hey, good luck to my teammate. No, thank you.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
We create technologies that keep us safer. Now we've built the world's first ecosystem that unites these technologies. By unifying voice, video, data, and analytics, your technologies can talk to and learn from each other. Making connections, solving problems, finding better ways to do things. It brings deep insight to empower decision-making. It helps you take on the challenges of today while being ready for whatever's next. threading intelligence through every role, technology, and connection, so people can work together more safely, quickly, and efficiently. See what you can achieve when technology is truly united.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest this evening is sponsored by Triad Business Capital. Professional, reliable, fast, and transparent business funding.
We fight the battle.
For small business owners with alternative funding solutions. Their diverse network of lenders gives you access to fast working capital to meet your business needs. Give Joseph Bergen and the team a call at 901-292-3835 or check them out online at triadbusinesscapital.com. Memphis, Tennessee, welcome to the arena, Eric Calbert.
Eric Calbert.
All right, we are back with you here for the next fight. Attitude MMA Fights 30 coming to you live on the LFA Fight Network. So we got Eric Calbert, another fighter out of Without Limits MMA. So we've seen a lot of these guys out of Batesville, Arkansas tonight, had several fighters on the card. Eric, it looks like he's undefeated here. So
1-0, 1-0.
Yeah. Well, I think the other fighter says it's his pro debut, I believe. Yeah, out of Pulaski, Tennessee.
Yep.
So we got an 0-0 and a 1-0.
Debut. Yep.
Eight days notice.
Yeah, 8 days notice, Barry.
Pretty impressive. Yeah.
Take the fight. So, hey, big shout out to him. Take some balls.
So again, we're back into the flyweight fighters here. So what can we expect here, Omari? A little bit of fireworks, maybe.
A little bit of everything. You got Barry. Most of his wins are by triangle. I guess he's a submission guy. Had a kickboxing match. Was his last match in September. So maybe we can look to him bringing the strikes to Eric. We shall see.
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena, Barry Jvon.
Barry last fought in 2014 on the Attitude MMA
Wow.
card. 2014. So he's been around the block a couple times.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that had been one of the first cards in 2014, that 10 years ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is a professional bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the 125-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu specialist undefeated with 1 victory. He stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing 124.2 pounds. He hails from Batesville, Arkansas, and Without Limits MMA. Give it up for Eric Calbert. His adversary, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, a kickboxer making his professional debut. He stands at 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing 124.6 pounds. He hails from Pulaski, Tennessee, and the Combat Shop. Give it up for Barry Slim Jvon. Third man in charge of the action, Mr. Eric McMahon. Fighters, let's get it on.
Go with our first pro MMA fight of the night. Jason, what can we look for in this be different between the amateur rules and the pro rules?
Well, we let them fight a little bit longer in the pros. Amateurs were more looking for safety, so if somebody gets dropped, it kind of gets stopped, and maybe they could have still fight. But, in the pros, you're in there to fight. You're doing this for a living now. So.
Yeah, and you're in there to protect yourself, right?
Right, yeah, you're protecting yourself.
Hey, Eric got some
nice kick.
striking. So he's a ground specialist, but looked like he's can strike a little bit too. I mean, most of his wins are coming
nice
by
catch
triangle.
on the kick.
That's probably not where Barry wants to be on the ground with this guy.
He's got that front guillotine looking up. Oh, good knee.
His last
tag.
win was first round by guillotine.
He's got his hands in there. Good elbow off. I think that ring rust might be playing a little bit of a part there for Barry.
Yeah, I mean, Calbert's all over him here.
Has a nice high guard, though.
He is pushing the pace.
Nice high guard. He has to fire back, though. He's
wow, nice push kick right to the gut. Yeah, man, that was straight in the abs.
In on the leg.
Good chase on the single.
He's back in on that neck, though.
Yeah, using actually the wizard stand up there. That's a good job on Calbert's part.
He went to his knees, though. Good. Might be
Nice
chasing the head
chase
and arm
straight
here.
up the mount here.
Look for the head and arm choke. It looked
Yeah,
like.
looking for a little
He's kind
Katagatami.
of giving it to him. Oh, he ain't looking for the head and arm because he's trying to. There now he's.
Yeah, he's pushing
now
it up.
he realized it. Now he's out. Grapevine's in on the leg. He's got some good grapevines.
Calvert's got to be careful with that right arm under the head here from mount.
Right.
Could get rolled through if he's not careful. Looks like he's climbing up to high mount here possibly.
Go back to half guard. So many people grabbed that head. Well, it helped him up.
Yeah,
that
used
time.
it to stand up.
Oh, good knee. Oh, front kick right
Yeah,
to the
nice.
face. Yes.
Nice and long. I mean, that's what he's made for.
Oh, nice shot. Little short
Trying with
right
a
hook. Yeah. Oh, nice
Bang,
kick.
banging.
Yeah.
Oh,
come
he
back
doesn't
with
have an
another
answer for
shot.
that front kick at all.
Man, hooks,
That
push
front
kick
kick
on
is
the
a
front.
Kick from
Just right
2
through
feet
the guard.
away.
Right. How do you get your leg up? Oh, that was
Oh,
bad.
I heard a cup shot, I think.
Yeah,
he's gonna keep pushing through it
Yeah.
though. He knows he has him hurt.
He got that Alex Pereira gene.
He probably can push kick him from right there.
Right. Knee, yeah.
Oh, he tried.
Oh.
Nice straight by Barry. Barry's still in the game
Man,
though.
Calvert's got great dexterity with his kicks, too. I mean,
Yeah.
he's pulling them from everywhere.
It may be the jits. I don't know.
He brings his knee straight to his chest and
Yeah.
then extends the leg out. See, look at
right
that, look at
there.
that.
Looks like Eric is looking for the one-hitter quitter.
Oh, almost landed that elbow over the top.
Yeah, Barry's on his
You know-
back foot. Barry.
You know Barry got to be tough. He got MMA tattooed on his
Yeah,
chest and
yeah,
stuff, so
yeah.
he got to be about this life a little bit.
He's about
He
that life.
about getting hit in the face. Oh,
Shoots out on the
deep
double.
shot.
Yeah, nice job.
Passed right to
Looking
side
straight
mount.
to side control here. Barry's got to let go of that head. He's going to be in trouble.
Right. You got the Von fluid. Looks like he's got a good staple on that arm, too. You should start peppering with those elbows.
Yeah, start
You got
throwing
that-
short elbows right there.
That
That'll
elbow's sitting there, and he's
that'll
gonna
loosen everything up.
give him a little bit of shoulder of justice here.
He's going straight for the mount.
Still got the knee through.
We'll be looking for the arm here. Yep, there
Yeah,
we go. Spin
all
over
the way
arm bar.
around.
Got to get in front of the head. Nice
Oh,
job
he
by
lost
Barry
it.
pushing through.
It's the bad thing about
Right back
golf.
to a triangle, though, on the
Nice,
other
nice.
side.
Barry's still in
Needs
it.
to get that foot in place right behind
He's
the
one
shin
fight by
there.
triangle. I'm seeing a lot of hammer fists tonight from the triangle position.
They
There's
got
the
him with the tap. There we go.
The triangle.
But they're almost useless.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
a first round finish by triangle choke.
nice.
Man, exciting fight, though.
Good
exciting
job. Barry
fight,
brought
man.
it on 8 days' notice, man.
Yeah,
Proud
really
of you.
brought it back and forth. I loved it. It was a great job by both fighters.
That's 2-0 for Eric now. Them front kicks are a game changer for him.
Man. And like you talked about it, no tell on it. Like it just
Right.
knee comes straight up and then pow, straight up.
Straight out.
And
But
he
some
was
kicks are real good,
he was
too.
throwing it right between his guard, like it was right coming right in the guard. We're gonna see a little bit on the replay here, possibly. Oh yeah,
Oh,
nice
that-
job there.
Yeah, Barry was landing some good shots on
There
him.
it is right there, though. Oh
There.
man, nice head
Follows
kick
it
right
up with
behind
a
the
tie
ears.
kick after that, yeah. That was
Good
an elbow.
catch. Yeah, nice catch of leg.
Ding. Ding.
Oh man, that one hurt him too. You
Yeah,
can see
you
right
see
there. I
was
mean,
right
it
to the
hurt
liver,
him.
Right to the liver.
Oh. Just
That
threw him
one,
out of
that
nowhere.
one. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
there's
right
no
there.
tell. And knee
Right.
comes up and it's pow.
Bow. Right again. He was holding his arm and hit him
Yeah.
with a front kick. That's
Wow.
amazing.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Take it up to Jamie Grant for the decision.
Memphis, Tennessee at the 4-minute 28 mark of the round. We have a winner by submission. Triangle, the blue corner, Eric Calbert.
Eric,
dexterity is out of this world. You were hitting this guy with push kicks from 2 feet away. Big shout outs to Barry for taking the fight 8 days notice. What did you have coming into the fight? What were your plans?
Now I want to be calm, collected, take what was open, not push too much, but I hard him and I knew I needed to push on and get the finish. I knew I was going to get in the first round.
Now, Amy, 6 wins, 4 by triangle. Yeah. Looks like you added 1 more to your record. Did you want to stand up with him? I mean, your stand-up looked legit. Were your plans to keep standing up until it went to the ground, or from the beginning did you plan on, taking Barry down?
My plan wasn't to stand up, but I wanted to. I felt good. I wanted to knock somebody out.
Okay. Got any shout-outs you want to give out? Good fight. You did real good tonight. Anything?
I just want to thank my team with How Much MMA and my coach, Matt Sellers. Everybody that came out here to watch me.
Number 1, Arkansas prospect, guys, Eric Calbert.
Don't take my mic.
For those who push the boundaries and know no barriers. The wake up at nooners and dessert before dinner eaters. The jackpot dancers and sequin pantsers. The risk takers and heartbreakers. The hapless, the rogue, and the hopeless romantics. Our time has come. Out with the old, in with the bold. The all-new Southland Casino Hotel.
So you either currently own or want to start your own business, but getting the funding you need to start or grow your business is quite the hassle. From having to wait quite a while, to red tape, outrageous fees, and everything in between. Well, that's where we come in to help. With us, you get fast financing without the headaches. This means fast approval, less paperwork, no hidden fees, a variety of options to choose from, and more. Getting approved is fast and simple. Simply apply, review your approval amounts, terms, and repayment options, take care of a little bit of paperwork, and get funded lightning fast. Listen, in business, it takes money to make money. We get that. And we want to help you succeed by getting your business the funding it needs as quickly as possible, without the setbacks. So just simply fill out the form and let's get started.
The arena, Dakota Smith.
All right, so now we are getting to the co-main event here tonight. Another flyweight bout. Looking at Dakota Smith coming out right now from Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu. We've seen Dakota fight. Both these guys, by the way, have huge crowd followings usually. They have big crowds follow them around. They're pretty famous in these parts for being local MMA fighters. So a little bit about Dakota maybe, Omari. What can we expect here?
I used to train with Dakota. Dakota's always at the gym every day. He loves to strike. He loves to bang. He's technical. He knows how to keep his distance. And he's real slick on his feet. I mean, head movement good. Let's see if he can apply it to this fight, Britt.
All right, looking forward to it. They're getting him ready to walk in right now. And again, when we get to these co-main, we know it's going to be some fireworks here. Looking forward to it.
Exciting fight. Dakota is one of those exciting fighters, as well as the guy getting ready to walk out now.
Memphis, Tennessee, welcome to the arena, Tyler Forsythe.
Right, both of them.
You can hear the crowd there.
Got a little bit more following.
So now we got Tyler Forsythe coming out, a product of DeSoto Apex MMA, a guy we saw fight on the amateur scene around here a lot. This is his third pro fight, I believe.
3-0, yeah.
Yeah, got submission victory. So, like, the guy's he's a sub hunter. That's what I like to see. I know, Amari, you're not as much for that, but I like it. But Jason, tell us a little bit about. I know you've seen Tyler. You probably ref some of his fights.
Right. I've ref both these guys. I think they're gonna bang it out a little bit. And it's gonna go to the ground, and you're gonna see something exciting come out of one of them. Like, both of these guys got great jiu-jitsu, great fighting jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean? Not just grappling, but they know how to, like, bang on you a little bit and then find their submission. And that's what I like about MMA grappling.
And we talked a little bit earlier about DeSoto Apex MMA. Those guys out there, you know they're always going to come to fight. They got a lot of dog in them. Like, this should be a very exciting fight, and that's why it's a co-main event, right? So we're looking forward to it. They're getting Tyler ready to come in here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Should be really a banger.
I'm surprised these guys haven't met each other before, like maybe in the amateur ranks or something. They didn't cross paths.
Two exciting guys. It's going to be. Jason, I think you're right. They're going to start off on the feet. It's going to be.
They're going to bang a little bit, and I think it's going to get to the ground, and you're going to get an exciting fight on the ground. I think you're going to see some good movements. You know, sometimes it happens that they stalemate each other out because of things like that, but I think this one, these guys both go for submissions and both go for strikes on the ground, so. Dakota blew a kiss at him.
Little gamesmanship.
Give him
I like that.
Little kiss at Tyler. Tyler's serious. Dakota's trying to be that guy.
Professional bout schedule of 3-minute rounds in the 125-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a freestyle fighter, 2 victories in 4 professional bouts. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing 124.8 pounds. He hails from Sarah, Mississippi, representing Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu. Give it up for Dakota Smith. His adversary, ladies and gentlemen, a Kung Fu fighter. In tonight's matchup, undefeated with 3 victories, all by first-round submission. He stands at 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing 124.5 pounds. Coming to you from Byhalia, Mississippi, and the DeSoto Apex family. Give it up for Tyler, the Typhoon Forsythe. Third man in charge of the action, Mr. Chad Washburn. Fighters, bring it in for instruction.
All right, you guys been giving your instructions earlier. Any questions from red? Any questions from blue? Touch them up. Let's have a good fight.
Memphis, Tennessee, let's get it on.
This isn't a title fight, right?
Yeah, you can hear the crowd already.
Like
they think it is.
It feels like it could be a title fight.
This could get pretty raucous pretty quick.
Very legit fighters.
What do you think, Jason? I mean, any analysis on that from you? What should he have done differently on that?
Posture. You got to get your knees in close. You got to posture up. You got to find Jesus, as I tell my students. You know, it's a time to be spiritual because you're about to put to sleep forever. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So look up, posture up. Can't stay down in there. You worry about punching. You got to.
But look here, we got the highlights coming up right now. Let it off, but we didn't get much banging. We went right into the grappling.
Right.
Good job getting his hands locked up here on the single leg, picking him up.
Great high cross.
Nice
He
slam.
was past the legs. He wasn't in trouble.
Right into side control here. But then you saw Dakota re-guard.
Right. The problem here was he doesn't, when he comes down, he leaves his arm inside. He needs to immediately come out and punch block down inside the hip. That way they can't recompose that guard.
Beautiful angle on the triangle choke there from Dakota.
And hooked the leg to where he couldn't get up.
Yeah, he turned the angle perfectly and just over from there. It's all, just can't hold out. You're either going to go out or tap, one of the two. We're going to take it up to our ring announcer, Jamie, right now for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, Memphis, Tennessee, at the 1-minute 15-second mark of round number 1, we have a winner by submission, Dakota Smith.
Dakota Smith, how does it feel to knock off the #1 Mississippi?
I'm #1 in Mississippi.
Hey, I like to hear it. What were your plans
coming into the match with Tyler. Tyler, we all know he's legit. Jiu-jitsu, what were your plans coming in?
Calm, collective thoughts, you know, no emotions, no mental warfare, nothing like that. Just work my game plan, work my game. Falls right into a win every time. I trust my coaches, I trust my team, and more importantly, I trust Jesus Christ.
Dakota at 125, what are your plans next? I've trained with you. I know you're always in the gym, all the time. I know y'all got something up the sleeve. What's next?
Dedication and whatever my coaches tell me. I don't care who, I don't care when, you name the place. I'm right here in this cage, ready to kick ass.
Dakota Smith, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, brother. Hey, let's get you.
Hi, welcome to the Wing Guru. Can I take your order?
What do you want? They got lemon pepper or Guru Gold is good.
Triple J is always fire.
You're Jaron Jackson Jr.
Yeah, bro.
Mr. Jackson, your usual's ready.
You have that Guru Ranch in here? I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'll have the Triple J.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering purpose and belonging well-earned. Fighting and winning for our nation and its people. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment is visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis. Always faithful. Always Marine.
Is sponsored by the United States Air Force Special Warfare Recruiting. The airmen who make up the U.S. Air Force Special Warfare Unit are some of the most specialized warriors on the planet. They are who the other forces look for when the mission calls. The job requires you to be mentally tough, physically strong, and these elite heroes go where the others won't. Any place, anytime, anywhere. The United States Air Force Special Warfare Recruiting. Memphis, Tennessee, welcome to the arena, Jarel Askew.
All right, so here we go for our main event of the night. Attitude MMA Fights 30, coming to you live on the LFA Fight Network. So, Amari, do you have any information on Mr. Jarel Askew from Elevation Fight Team?
Jerel has come a long way. All the way from Denver, Colorado, his hometown, Anchorage, Alaska. I mean, he comes to fight. This guy is a vet. He has 21 pro fights, seasoned vet. A lot more than, I wouldn't say a lot more than JJW, but I mean, this guy has been fighting for a while. He's the Alaska FC champion, the AFC AMI champ. He's coming off a win at the Bayou, August 2023 was his last fight. So, just maybe a little bit of cage rust, but I believe this guy comes to fight. I mean,
it takes a lot of guts too to come in like that against a hometown guy who everybody here knows, Jesse James Wallace. So to take that fight and come in here kind of enemy territory, so to speak, takes a lot of guts, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got to offer here. This should be this is a catchweight fight. But looking forward to a great professional bout by both these guys.
He actually fights at 155, I believe. I looked him up. So that's, I mean, 6'2", 155.
He's got the perfect body for it.
Yeah.
And we're looking at this guy. I mean, you're talking about some length for 155. That is a lot of length to deal with.
Right. Yeah, a lot of length.
All right, we'll send it back up to
Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome to the arena, Jesse James Wallace.
So coming out now, Jesse James Wallace, kind of a local legend here on the amateur circuit, now a pro fighter, a Dana White Contender Series veteran, a Bellator veteran. This is a guy who's been around fighting for a long time, even though he's not that old of a guy. Jason, tell us a little bit about Jesse James.
Man, I've been watching Jesse since he was a kid. He started off like when he was 17, 18 years old, fighting down in Mississippi. I've seen him fight down there. He always brings a good fight. He's one of the toughest kids I know. His jiu-jitsu is top-notch. Yeah. He's a black belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He's down training. He made a move to go be a full-time trainer. He's in with Cole Miller now, I believe, who's a UFC
American
veteran.
top team in Georgia, yeah.
Right. And he's always home here in Memphis, you know what I mean? Like, he trained with Memphis BJJ for the longest time. Always brings a good fight. You know, he doesn't have his pink hair like he did when he was a kid, but...
Yeah. But, man, super slick submission game, especially off his back from guard, like very slick submission. Yeah, looking forward to this fight. This should be a banger for our main event. We're going to take it up to our ring announcer and get this baby started.
Oh, yeah.
Memphis, Tennessee, main event, pro contest time, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the 165-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter. Entered tonight's matchup with 13 victories and 21 professional bouts with 6 wins by knockout. He stands at 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing 163.8 pounds. He hails from Denver, Colorado, and the Forge Fight Club. Give it up for Jarel Askew. His adversary, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, a mixed martial artist, entered tonight's matchup with 10 victories and 14 professional bouts, with 2 wins by technical knockout. He stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing 168.75 pounds. He hails from the Memphis, Tennessee, an American top team. Give it up for Jesse James Wallace. Our third man in charge of the action to bring him in for instruction, Mr. Eric McMahon. Fighters to the center.
All right, fighters, we went over all the rules in the dressing room. Do I have any questions out of you? Fight hard, fight fair, listen to my instructions at all times. Touch them up now if you want.
Memphis, Tennessee, let's get it on.
All right, here we go.
Main event time. It's going to be a good fight, man.
We all personally know Jesse. I'm kind of nervous. You know, anyone that you know that's fighting, you just kind of get nervous.
There's 40 fights between them. He's already using that length. Look at him.
Look how relaxed Jesse is in there, though. Nice
good
overhand.
Good takedown.
Yeah, good switch on the takedown.
Oh,
man. That was a strong move.
That was just a strong move.
Just pure power right there on the reversal.
That's going to work early in a fight.
Right.
It will not work later in a fight.
Not going to work later in a fight, yeah. You got a little bit of that adrenaline there, able to get it out.
Right.
Jesse going straight to the arm bar.
Oh, he's got to tap. It's over.
That quick.
Wow.
That's exactly what we talked about.
That reach.
Slick.
You look at his guard. He has some slick submissions from guard that catch people when they're not expecting it.
Right.
So slick.
Use that reach against him.
We thought there with that early reversal, Jerel was going to be in control there, and Jesse immediately got him to his guard and went with the arm bar, high arm bar too.
Did he just take it straight from side mount? I didn't see if he took it straight from side mount or did he recompose guard and take it?
Went to close guard first, and then he went to high. We'll probably see it here on the replay, I think. It was so fast, I might have missed it, Jason.
Right. You know, because there's that one sneaky arm bar that you can get in right from side mount. You just put the knee up underneath the hip.
Yeah.
Or not the hip, the armpit.
Yeah, man, what an impressive quick performance there.
Right.
Just a fast submission.
Would have liked to have seen a little bit more, but
I would have too, but you know, what are you going to say?
No decisions tonight.
You got to go with, the judges have had the easiest night ever.
The easiest night.
And look, Jesse just calm, cool, collected, like he wasn't even just in a pro fight.
You know, that's a seasoned veteran for you, you know what I mean?
There's Neil Magny in Jarel Askew's corner. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
There we go, touch of the gloves. Thought he had a nice push kick there to keep the distance. He's really using that length well.
Then you got him
Jesse kind of got a little side trip there. Immediately, though, just bulled him over. Jesse immediately, though, gets back to the closed guard here. There we go, right there to close guard. He's going to work it up high, control the arm right here. And then when he gets up to high guard, Jerel actually stands up there, which is not what you want to do.
Right, you got to stack them back down. You got to put
Man,
that.
when you're going against a guy that's an arm assassin like that and you stand up in that position, it's going to be over with quickly. Awesome fight, quick turnaround. We're going to take it up to our ring announcer, Jamie Grant, now for the decision.
Fighters to the center. Ladies and gentlemen, at the 32-second mark of round number 1, we have a winner by submission armbar. The red corner, Jesse James Wallace.
Man, I wanted to see some more action out you, JJ Dub. Could have let it go a little bit longer. Big shout outs to Jerel for coming down here all the way hometown at Anchorage, Alaska, coming from Denver, Colorado, but he came up against the best. Top team, black belt. You showed that black belt in the cage tonight.
That's right, yes, sir. Thank you. Good to see you again. I don't get paid by the hour in here, so I'm trying to get out. 6 weeks of training camp for a minute of a fight. I'm good with that every single time. But big shout out to him and his team for coming down here, taking the fight. Had a little mishap yesterday, but we squared it away. So I appreciate him, and thank you, Attitude, for having me.
Hey, slickest in the game, y'all. You got anyone you want to shout out, any sponsor or anything?
Yeah, man, all my sponsors that helped me for this camp, I appreciate you guys. Everybody at American Top Team, my coaches. Jasmine, thank you for everything, all right?
Dana White Contender Series vet, Bellator vet, JJW, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Good to see you, buddy.
Good work tonight. Good work tonight.
Tennessee, we appreciate each and every one of you fans for coming out and joining us. If you do not follow us online, now is a great time to do so. Pull out that mobile device, jump online, look us up, Attitude MMA, across Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can find us everywhere on social media. August 10, we are back at it again, live from West Memphis, Arkansas at Southland Casino Hotel. We hope to see all of you there. Until next time, I'm Jamie 2Gs. We're out of here, baby. Woo!